Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Wickedness of Men Was Great in the Earth. The wickedness of men was great in the earth. And in this time right now, you know, wickedness is at an all-time high right now. You got men, starting with the governments, the leadership, all across the world, all the governments, the leadership is corrupted all the way across the board. It's completely corrupted. From to trying to destroy Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and to the Israelites scattered into the other nations that look like the other nations. You know, starting with Esau, Edom, and on down to these other nations, Moab and Ammon, Ham, all across the board. These other nations, they've all came together to make a plan, a plot, secrecy to destroy the sons of God. You see, which would be Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That leadership is completely corrupted to the sex scandals that's going on all across the world in these governments, the attack and plot and schemes, even to destroy their own people. You see? This is the wickedness. You got men out here, they're out here marrying plastic dolls. You got people worshiping trees. Doing any old thing to their body, eating anything that they feel like it. I mean, there's no holiness. There's no holiness in the earth. The Lord is nowhere near found in the earth right now, except through the men of YAHAWAHSHI. You got people, pretending to be the people, the real children of the Lord, pretending to be holy. The Lord's image has been destroyed by the wickedness of men. There's no truth around the world. The only people that's bringing out the truth is the elect of Israel, the Lord's servants. See, you got women, that tell men what to do. Women are being put on a pedestal and being worshipped as gods. Men can't tell their children what to do. If they lay a hand on their children, they go to prison. You can eat anything. You can worship anything. Crime. People are robbing businesses right now. You see? Lying is at an all-time high right now. You got little 7, 8-year-old little girls dressing up provocative, and they're trying to have sex with their male teachers. They're promoting LGBTQ in the Holy Land and around the world. A little boy can be a little girl. They're promoting that. Let me get to the scriptures. Genesis 6:1, and it reads, "And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, too, that the sons of God is the Adamites, and on down to Noah and Shem, the Abraham, the Isaac, and Jacob. That's the sons of God. That line, those giants, that's Israel. That's the Adamites. It says that the sons of God saw the daughters of men. The daughters of men are those other nations. And it says that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And, Jake, these other nations still to this day, Jake, you so-called Negro men, Latino men, the Native American men, and to the Israelite men that's scattered into other nations, they take other wives as far as these other nations, Edom, Moab, Ammon, the Chinese, the so-called white, Japanese. You got Israelite men that's with these other nations of women. And then you have a lot of Jake men. Their mothers are of different nations. You might have a Jake son, and his mother is a Moabite, a Chinese, or white. So Edom. Still to this day, that's the same thing that was going on back then in Adam's time. It says, and they took wives, Salakia. They were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. 3. And YAHAWAHSHI said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years, 120 years. And it's been cut down to 60 or 70. The average person who lives to no more than 60 or 70. Quote me if I'm wrong. But in that time was 120 years. I don't know when's the last time we seen somebody, and I know in my time I haven't seen nobody live past 120 years old. 4, there was giants in the earth in those days, and that's the Adamites, Israel. And also that when the sons of YAHAWAHSHI came unto the daughters of men, the other nations, and they bare children to them. See, and that goes all the way back. And that's why we continue to say, it's not about color, even though in this time those sons of men were dark. You see, those Adamites were dark, man. They were a people of color. But going into those, the nations, other nations of women, You see, you know, now you have all the way through to even till now, you have children that their dad is they can have a daughter, and it goes back, like I'll use The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the actor, the wrestler. His dad is a Negro, dark, of color, but his mom is a Japhite, so-called Samoan. But if you look at him, and then you look at Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, if you look at his daughter, they don't look like the so-called typical Negro, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, these actors, Samuel L. Jackson. They don't look like the typical, but that just goes back to, what did he say? It says, the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And same thing with with your athletes and your super, your political and military and gladiators, your UFC fighters, the John Joneses and stuff like that, the football players, basketball, the Michael Jordans, Kobe Bryants. These are mighty men. Same as renown. Same thing back then, as with the mighty men of stature and, dominating their field, whatever that they're doing. Same thing back then, same thing now. 5. And YAHAWAHSHI saw that the wickedness of men was great in the earth. See? And that's the same thing now. The wickedness that's going on, man. You got the adultery going on at an all-time high. You got all these celebrities, they married to this person and then turn around and have sex with that person, leave that one, and then go on to the next. And it's just a repeating cycle. And that Hollywood is just pure adultery. All the way down to the lowest Jake. You got people you got people being extorted, man. Same thing with that Kanye West. You can, what he say? You can put whatever you want of you videotaping me or doing whatever, something to that nature. You could put what you want, but I'm gonna expose all the lies and all the hidden stuff. Yeah, because it's wickedness. Just like with that Epstein Island, they talking about they got all these different celebrities and actors and actresses and politicians going to that island and on camera doing stuff that's wicked. Then your government leaders is corrupted. All across the world, the government leaders are corrupted. Evil. He said, and God and YAHAWAHSHI saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. 6. And it repented YAHAWAHSHI that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him and at his heart. 7. And YAHAWAHSHI said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. See? So the Lord, you know, it grieved the Lord, man. And this is it. This is it, man. Because from back then he destroyed the earth in Noah's time with that great flood, and then from there all the way until now, here we are in October 22nd, you know, 2022. Wickedness is just is to another level. Wickedness is to a whole nother level. So this is why the Lord is gonna burn the earth, man. He gonna burn this place, and only his elect are gonna make it out of this, because wickedness is just gone. It's to a whole nother level. You know, it's just to a whole nother level, man. You got people shooting up the Bible. I mean, they're putting the Bible on a stand and filming it and shooting at it and laughing. You see the Bible is just, this is nothing. You know, this is the wickedness, the evilness. The people have just lost it, man. There's no, they don't have it upstairs. People are gone far left. They are gone. They are gone. Let me go to Second Timothy. I got a couple more and I'll close out. I don't want to make this too long. Second Timothy. It's been a long week. It's been a long week this week. Woo, man, it's a lot going on, Akim. It's a lot going on right now. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on like a hubcap in a fast lane right now, because it's getting tight, man. It's getting tight out here. Call Haloyim La YAHAWAHSHI. 2 Timothy 3:1, and it reads, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." This is all going on right now in this earth. All of it. 3, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers. You know, just like they're trying to accuse these Hebrew Israelites of they doing all this terror, domestic terror, and hate speech. We're just reading the Bible. Then you want to turn around and accuse, because this is what they're going to do too. They're going to persecute and lie and false accuse. You know, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. See? And we're just telling you about the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You know, this is it. To quit doing wickedness, quit robbing, quit stealing, quit committing adultery, quit smoking dope. You know, quit doing wickedness. That's what we preach. Non-violence. See, the elect men of the Lord. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. But we preach non-violence. Just teach the Bible. We're not using no guns. We don't want no guns. We don't want any of your guns. We're not using guns. We're not using knives. We're not using bombs or explosives. We're not doing that. We just want to speak the word out this Bible of Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi. That's it. That's it. We're not trying to be carnal or nothing. The Lord's going to deal with that. He's going to take care of that. When it's time to get carnal, he's going to get carnal, and he's going to pick his men to get carnal. Until then, we're just reading the Bible. That's it. We're not trying to get, gun violence or none of that. We're not trying to do none of that. We're just preaching the word. Despisers of those that are good. Traitors, therefore, traitors, heady-minded, lovers of pleasures, more than lovers of God. And it's all about pleasure. Let's all get together, next Friday. Let's go sit down, have some drinks, have some dinner, to have a little dance. This is what it is. This is what it is. Let's go to the game. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. You know, I've had a tough week. You know, but they're not thinking of the Lord. They're not thinking of the Lord. They're not worried about the Lord at all. That's okay. 5, having a form of godliness, but not denying the power thereof. Such turn away. I'll close out with this. We'll go to First Thessalonians. First Thessalonians 5:1. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. And it reads, Salakia. But of the times of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of YAHAWAHSHI so cometh as a thief in the night. And you have all these people marrying and drinking, you know, committing adultery, extorting one another, dope slanging, prostituting their own kind, you know, having sex with their family members, you know, worshiping these false gods, you know, chasing money, you know, you got some that's LGBTQ2, the alphabet community, the sweethearts. You got people. I mean, they got all manner of wickedness going on. They got all manner of wickedness going on. But it says the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. There's something coming down the line where it's just gonna come in and it's just gonna be like a thief in the night. And that's gonna be the Lord. That's coming because people they're stuck in their wickedness. I'll close out with this. 3, for when they shall say peace and safety. See, everything with this war, the famine, everything going on. You know, these you got even Esau coming out. These economic experts, and ultimately you have the men of the Lord, the apostles, the elders, the bishops, the prophets on down at Great Millstone, been warning you for years that this is coming. There is pure hell coming, destruction. This place, America, is on its last leg. This is Esau's final. This is his final final straw right here. His technology. He gonna try to give a shot at his technology with his beast system, and it's gonna fail. And the Lord is coming back, and He's gonna wipe this man and this place off the face of the earth. You see, he's coming back to destroy. But it said, but our apostles and elders and the prophets on down at Great Millstone been warning you. We've been warning you. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety. See, with all this destruction going on and this war and famine and pestilence brewing, the lack of shortage of water, all these places drying up. The Lord told you, when you see the Euphrates dry up, here come that war. Here come that war. But they're telling you, Esau telling you on the media, don't worry, just relax. The economy's growing. You know, yeah, your sport, your entertainment, your bread and circus. Don't worry. The Lord said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. It's danger coming. It's pure danger coming. You better seek the Lord while He may be found. Shalom.